it's Zapdos TCG here. Welcome back to another TCG battle video on my channel. On this channel you get a lot of Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. And today we're going to be checking out Gardevoir EX. It actually survived the rotation, let's be honest. It actually won an online tournament recently with, I think it was with over 100. Let's see here, how many players were there to be exact. So let's see at the standings here. There were total of 154 players, and Gardevoir was able to win it all. Big shout out to Poli Alapuki from Finland being able to win that tournament with Gardevoir. So super nice to see that Gardevoir survived the rotation. Definitely because there's a lot of Gardevoir fanatics out there. So Gardevoir is a card that actually has one of the strongest abilities we've seen ever on a card. You can accelerate as many psychic energies from the discard pile to your psychic type Pokemon as you want during your turn. In return, you put 2 damage counters for every energy accelerated from the discard pile. And you can also not knock yourself out with that. So this actually is a very strong ability. In the past we had Shining Arcana. You might think like without Shining Arcana Gardevoir the deck actually is not that great anymore. Without like Zacian from the Celebration set, it actually is not that great anymore, but little do you know that we have more attackers in the format. Think about this little Drifloon here. Balloon Blast, 30 damage for every damage counter on this Pokemon. This can hit ridiculous numbers, definitely with some tool cards like Luxury Escape, with Hero Escape. So getting 100 additional HP and getting so many energies in the discard pile allows this to one-shot anything in the game. Same thing goes for Scream Tail, also dishing out more damage for every damage counter on it. You can actually put that Hero Escape on there or Luxury Escape, and the Scream Tail can start sniping like crazy. It's gonna be ridiculous. Also Bravery Charm helps out a little bit with that as well. Our strategy is going with the TM evolution, going second, trying to find Arven, and then go from there. We also are having the access to the Gallade now that we're going to be putting in the deck just so we can evolve the Kirlias. We don't have Shining Arcana, but the Buddy Catch Gallade is actually super nice to catch yourself a supporter every single turn you want to, whether it's the Iono for turn, the boss, etc., or the Turo. You can all fetch that out. The Town Store here helps out with the TM evolution. There's 2 copies of that in here. That's actually the card we really want to be seeing on the very first turn of the game. So let's test out this version of Gardevoir, shall we? If you guys are excited for today's upload, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. And also go check out our sponsors. There's dragonshield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can get 5% off using the coupon ZAPDOS5. There's your playmat to create your own custom playmat, which is super cool to have, of course, let's be honest. And then there's PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can use the coupon ZAPDOSTCG for 5% off. And if you're a European player, head over to cardmarket.com to sell and buy cards to people all across Europe. Alright, let's see here. Tails never fails. Come on, let's get it on. And in this situation, I actually want to prefer... Do you want to go first? There's a lot of decks that want to be going first, so maybe it's not bad going first, but I think I'll go with the second because I love using Arven and TM Evo. I don't know if it's the correct decision or not with the Guardi list, but I'm gonna try regardless. And also with this situation, that's actually not that great, but we do get a mulligan. And looks like we are gonna be up against Snorlax. Starting off with the Greninja here is actually pretty damn bad. Okay, we got 2 mulligan, so we can get our situation revolved. They're starting with Chiyu, which actually is super nice. We can use, we're gonna have to, if that Greninja is stuck in the active, that's actually super damn bad. So going for TM Evo, we do have Candy in hand, which is actually super nice. Okay, they clearly don't have a Snorlax quite yet, which is great. I'm gonna go for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I'm gonna get myself, I only need 1 Gardevoir in this matchup. 1 Gardevoir, and then I would say 1 Drifloon. Yeah, I think that's actually not too bad. We do have Candy already in hand, and an Ultra Ball, so I think I'm gonna try to play it cleverly. Instead of go for the TM Evo shenanigans, we do have Turo, we do have Palpads. We're gonna try and go with that. Also, some more draw power will not be too bad here. I'm actually just gonna get out 2 of these. There we go. Then on top of that, we go for... I will go for the Vessel here, getting all these in the discard pile. Getting these 2. On top of it, we will go for Concealed Cards. There we go. Another shenanigans pops off here. I'm actually going to go for Attach, Retreat while I still can. And there we go. We can use an Arven already. We have Ultra Ball and I think I really want to be searching out some tools. So maybe I'm gonna go, if I use Arven for an item card that I'm not using right away, they're going to be discarding it. We do have a tool card which we can fetch as well, but this seems alright to me. Yeah, for now. I think I'll try to go and fetch that Turo. Palpat is also super useful. I think Gardevoir up against Snorlax is always a very difficult situation. Definitely when I happen to start with Greninja. Luckily, yeah, we do have access to Boss's orders, Candy Gardevoir, to at least do up. Oh, there's an Eerie already. Yowza. Yeah. This is very scary because now our Candy is gone. Now I'm gonna have to slowly evolve. But maybe they don't have a Snorlax here, which is a great thing because they've used Eerie here. They did not use Arven or anything. Bravery Charm on the Chiyu as well, and then Insta Charge. Okay, they're trying to get a hand established. Okay, it's time for some Kirlia action. We can damage ourselves, that's not an issue. I could go for concealed cards first. There we go, there's a counter catcher, there's an Iono, but they didn't find Snorlax yet, which makes me think we can do some stuff here. This list is also only playing one Candy that instantly got discarded, which is super annoying. But I really want to find Turo, and they could find Balsazor, so instead... Refinement. I will get rid of these Pokemon. Let's put them in the discard pile. Okay, we can get out Gardevoir EX here. It's not an issue, but they have both tool cards, which is super annoying. Yeah, let's just... I don't want to Iono them when they clearly didn't find Snorlax or Arven. Both of these have tool cards equipped, and our lists is... I don't think we're playing Vacuum, so that's kind of tricky. There's an Erika's Invitation, which I don't mind, to be honest, because we can damage this Drifloon to slap for ridiculous amounts of damage. Look at that, Insta Charge. So 30 damage for every damage counter on this Pokemon. So in total, if we have 6 damage counters, we need to find a tool as well. And maybe more energies. Yeah, maybe it is better to go for an Iono here. Yeah, I think so. Let's go for the Iono. Putting them down to 6 cards again. We have the Ultra Ball. We have the Palpat as well. I'm actually going to be drawing some more cards with the concealed cards. There's Gallade, which can fetch a supporter, but we really don't want a supporter currently. Refinement. Oh dang, the Heroescape in action. Okay, here we go. We definitely need that energy so we can boss shenanigans. We have this one. Also gonna use Ultra Ball to get rid of these little fellas. Let's see here. How many energies do we have in the discard pile? 6. That's already enough to knock out this guy. So I will get rid of these fellas. Get out Gardevoir EX. Here we go. And now we can go for Psychic Embrace. Embrace yourself. 60 damage. 120 damage. 180 damage. And then 240. That's where it's at. So this Drifloon can slap like a crazy fella. Drifloon Balloon Blasts for the 240 damage. Let's go. We still have Turo, we still have Palpat in hand. So we were a turn earlier because they've used Eerie and that was kind of annoying. I'm gonna see a counter catcher, but I'm actually gonna try... Buddy Catch will be less useful currently because we don't have Kirlia set up here. There's a Pokegear, there's Arven. They will need to get their Rotom out of the active position as well, by the way. So if they're not able to do that, we should be in a great situation. They could go... If they have Counter Catcher already, go for a Switch Guard, Counter Catcher, and for a Seal Stone. There's a Counter Catcher going on the Greninja. And a Nazball. Are they going to slap down another? Oh yeah, they have a Pidgeot V with the Forest Seal Stone. Could grab themselves the switch out. Yeah, we currently are stuck. Problem is, we will need to find Turo. Lots of 2 prizes up in play. We can also boss up Rotom and then slap it for ridiculous amounts of damage. If we find boss's orders. We definitely need to find boss's orders here. There's Buddy-Buddy Poffin. I'm going to use that to reshuffle the deck. I'm going to check real quick. We can have access to boss or Turo. These are the ways we get out of this situation. Otherwise, we're going to have to rely on extra acceleration. Yeah, this actually is pretty bad. I didn't want to use a Psychic Embrace here, but it's fine, I suppose. I wanted to be using the concealed cards instead. Okay, nothing of that sort. We might as well use Buddy-Buddy Poffin for nothing. And go for an Iono. I know it's only going to be to 4, but we definitely need to get out of this situation. Okay, we have Ultra Ball, which is great. I'm going to be using Ultra Ball to get rid of this, get rid of that. Getting ourselves a Kirlia. Do we still have more energies left? No, we do not. But we do have Super Rod. 2 copies of that. Okay. We could wait. We have nothing in hand, so... We could draw some stuff. But I want to save my energies as well. Maybe I draw into Boss's Orders next turn. But we only have a little bit of draw, so it's probably better to go for this. Okay, Buddy Catch for next turn. I love it. So we can Gallade and then use Gallade's... yeah, use Gallade to find... yeah, I wouldn't want to find Boss here. That would be nice. But a Turo here is also not too shabby. Unless they have another Erica's Invitation. Yeah, that additional energy on the Gardevoir is actually kind of annoying. Not what I wanted. Eerie doing totally nothing. And then we can draw power with Kirlia. It's another Snorlax. I would love to like have Boss's Orders on the Rotom there. They could penny it up, I suppose. Okay, Insta-Turo. An Insta-Turo. That's actually kind of crazy. I don't want to use this because I want to use Arven for Palpat. So I will go for just Turoing up this guy. And going for the balloon again. That's going crazy with the Balloon Blast. Okay, Snorlax evaporated again. So currently they know what we have. They need to play Erica here. They've already played 3 Pokegear. They've already played an Erica. So if they don't play Erica right now, we can go for that Boss's Orders play because of Gallade finding it. And then we're going to knock out Rotom and we're going to be very, very close of winning the game. If we're able to get one Palpat back in the deck and use that Palpat, because we can fetch it with Arven, we can put Turo back and there's just an insta charge here. That's fantastic. Okay, there's the Palpat already. So I think we win this game because we can. We're gonna be going for a refinement first. I'm gonna get rid of that Greninja in hand. That's very scary. Bravery Charm, all that stuff. We're gonna go for Gallade. We're gonna use Buddy Catch. Getting our good friend Boss's Orders from the deck. We're gonna trap that Rotom in the active position. Then we will Palpat Turo as well as Balsazor is back. We will use Psychic Embrace. 1. The reason I am going after Rotom currently is that I want to knock it out before they penny it up. This is alright. We retreat into our big balloon fella, which is able to slap 240 damage. All the rest of these cards, they could Iono, so might as well play a Nuzball for the memes of it, get nothing. Probably could put a... let's just... yeah, they just concede. Let's go. The Snorlax block was destroyed by Gardevoir. And as you see here, Gardevoir is a bad matchup, but with Palpad, but with Turo, all these fantastic cards, you're going to be able to win that Snorlax block matchup. Snorlax block, kind of an annoying deck to deal with, but if you know what you're doing, you can get away with the dub. And the Buddy Catch really helping out with that. If you're able to Palpad, we could have been a little bit more aggressive, but the opponent decided to eerie away our rare candy. We only play one rare candy, but you can easily find it with the Arven, which I found really useful. And another great thing about this is that we are playing Mew EX. Mew EX can sometimes copy-paste attacks that you can, and sometimes against Charizard you can navigate it towards the fact that if the opponent has taken like 5 prize cards, the Mew EX can actually slap 330 damage by copy-pasting the Darkness Blaze shenanigans of the Charizard. Is it Darkness Blaze or what is it? What's it called? Burning Darkness, yeah, that's the attack. So we're going to be playing some more games with Gardevoir EX to see where we stand. Okay, next game. So luckily we were able to win against that Snorlax block. I don't love facing off against Snorlax, but when you know what you're doing, you can definitely get away with a dub here. Let's see here what they actually were able to win against. They were able to play against so many different decks here. They played against Regieleki, chien-pao, Pidgeot Control, Lost Box, Giratina, Charizard, Raging Bolts. So many different archetypes in format, by the way. Goldango, Gouging Fire. I can go first. Okay, I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm fine with it. If we're able to find a little bit of buddy-buddy shenanigans, we have 2 Ralts and that's where the fun stops. They're playing a fire type deck, so it makes me think they're playing Arvenzard and prefer to go second. Yeah, exactly. So let's see how we do against Charizard. Let's go with the Ralts. Let's go with a Nuzball. Go with the Ralts. Let's go get all these fellas out. Memory Skip's actually pretty useful against Charizard, let's be honest, so I'll get that out as well. But we can get out later. I think I'll just get out this Ralts first so I can evolve all these fellas. Alright, and then next turn we could go for Arven finding TM Evo and Earthen Vessel. Is this list playing Earthen Vessel? I did check that out before. It is playing Earthen Vessel, of course. Okay, they're going for a classic Iono. We love it. We have Ultra Ball. We at least can do something. And we have a TM Town Store. That means the Town Store can find TM Evo. Yeah, the Town Store can find TM Evo. Just a Pidgey. No Rotom. Okay, fine. We don't mind. Sure. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go for Town Store. Use the Town Store to get TM Evo. There we go. Also checking real quick. We have 1 Drifloon and 1 Scream Tail. Okay, they didn't go for Rotom because that's a liability Pokemon. 4 Kirlia in the deck. Love it. So we're attaching an energy here. And then we go for an Ultra Ball. I'm actually gonna get rid of these. These cards are less useful. Already getting out 1 card. I don't know if they're gonna get a Zard out with 2 cards in hand, so that's pretty damn nice. So that's why I'm actually also evolving the active one here. There we go. Bravery Charm, a little bit less useful against Zard. The Hero Escape is probably way better, so I'll get rid of this. Okay, we have an Arven on top of this. Let's go. Arven. Let's get ourselves we can get some energies, right? Because that's the thing we are currently missing out on. Can get the vessel going around. We're gonna evolve these guys. And then have some draw power. I think just having an additional Ralts here is actually not too bad. Nazball Ralts. Having the entire squad up and ready to go. TM Evo for you. And let's go with the evolution time. I don't know if they're gonna get a Zard out, but the good news is we have a bunch of Kirlias. Let's go. Yeah, we have Mirage Step at home. Mirage Step at home. And with 2 cards in hand, they could have Candy Zards, I suppose. But then we can memory skip a little bit. There's also the way we can... Is Mimikyu in here? Did they already play Mimikyu in this list? This list is not playing Mimikyu. Although I could recommend it, to be honest. So with 3 Kirlia out, we can memory skip if all comes to shove. They're gonna go for TM Devo or... nah. They could TM Devo, then we're doing a turn nothing. They could do that. Arven, Vitality Band and Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay. We have 2 powerful tool cards in the form of Hero Escape and Luxury Escape. Manaphy, clever choice, protecting himself against stuff like the Drifloon. Lumineon. Dang. Why are they already... Oh, Lumineon with the Force Seal Stone. Yeah, okay. They're gonna slap down Lumineon, then put the Force Seal Stone on there so they can get a Zard out. But this is liability. If we have something like a Counter Catcher, we can go straight after that Lumineon, take 2 prize cards. It's not that hard to do. I will be promoting. Currently in our discard pile, 0 energies. That's like very, very, very scary. TM Devo. Man, that is annoying. Yeah, that is annoying. Super Rod's not gonna be doing anything. TM Evo again. We could technically go for TM Evo. Kirlia. Kirlia. We're gonna be going for some refinements. Earthen Vessel, love to see that. I'll try to get as many in the discard pile as possible, but losing this Ralts will be super bad. And they have only 2 cards in hand. Like, they do have an Arven. So going for Earthen Vessel. Turo. We could Palpate that back, it's fine. I am not gonna go for an Iono when they only have 2 cards. That would be foolish. There's a Scream Tail. Can still attack the active, by the way. Refinement again. There's Balsa's Orders. That's getting kind of scary. We could Buddy-Buddy Poffin up. Something they cannot. They're not gonna have Balsa's Orders, so we can definitely go for this. Oh, we do have Super Rod as well, I suppose, but Scream Tail. They could have Lost City, but I don't believe it. So I think I'll just go for. What do we sacrifice? What do we sacrifice? I might as well go for this. Slap down the Scream Tail. We have the tools as well, so that's super nice. And I'm actually gonna go for Teleportation Burst and give them the Scream Tail. There we go. What are they gonna do? Knock out the Scream Tail. There's a lot of liabilities on their field. We have 3 Kirlia. They probably have Arven. Arven can get them like a Candy's Art. Shenanigans going. Maximum Belt. Not helping out currently. We have all of our attackers here, which is great. Could put the Hero Escape onto something. This slaps 20 damage for every damage counter. So with Hero Escape, if you have like 190 HP and you put 180 damage counters, you can go for some insane Roaring Screams, but we need to get energies in this pile. Blazing Destruction. They're gonna get rid of the town store here. Okay, they clearly have nothing, so let's keep on with that trend. I'm actually gonna go for Earthen Vessel to get some energies, and that's the last energies of the bunch. Really? Is that all the energies we have? Okay, there's an energy on the Ralts, I suppose, but Refinement. Get rid of an energy. More Kirlias. Refinement. Get rid of an energy. We are with Gallade as well, so that's actually not bad. Having a Gallade here, fetching every supporter we want. We can currently, with 4 energies in the discard pile, slap 160 with the Scream Tail. That's not enough, but we can target down Lumineon with the Boss's Orders. If we find our good friend Gardevoir EX. Okay, Gardevoir EX is here. We can actually Ultra Ball away. Maybe this, maybe that. Get Gardy EX thrown up in the mix. There we go. We still have some refinement shenanigans left. Currently, we are just gonna go for a boss's orders on this guy. We're gonna be using Psychic Embrace. 1, 2. I want to find energies from the prize cards, otherwise it's gonna be really difficult to manage this situation. Oh, I'm actually doing the overkill here. I'm doing the overkill. No. What am I doing? What am I doing? They're still stuck though, but 40 damage. That's 80 snipe. If we put 2 more, we are currently out of energy. So if I go and attack with the fella over here, having 60 damage, that's only 180. Oh, 180 is enough. 180 is enough. So we are still locked and loaded. It's fine. Dang. But there's a couple of energies divided, which you properly do not want. On the other hand, we can attack with 1 energy on the Scream Tail. Yeah. We could fetch a Buddy Catch. What can we find? An Arven. And then discard it with Refinement to have like a bigger hand. Because we actually couldn't care less about Arven here. There's counter catch, there's a couple of super rods here, that's fine. Let's just knock out the Lumineon. Boom. Take 2 prize cards, hopefully energies, because we are running low on energies. There's an energy and a Palpad. Super useful cards here. Let's go. Because if the Drifloon gets knocked out, you can also like Palpad and boss up the Manaphy, so our Scream Tail gets more and more scary. If this situation happens, I'm actually going to be promoting Kirlia, so we can retreat that energy. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energies. How much damage can we deal with 6 energies? There's a boss's orders, and it's only going on the Gardy EX. And they're just going to trap it. What is going on here? Okay. We only have 1 energy, which is actually a very funky thing. I'm going to have to go for Palpad. Gonna get Balls and Turo. Back in the deck. Gonna use Buddy Catch. Buddy Catch to get myself Turo. Because we are totally stuck. Because we no longer have energies. We can Turo up this Gardy. Promote this. Attach of the turn. Slap this down. Go for the retreat option. So the energies are safe again. Go with that. We can evolve, but I'm not gonna do it. Refinement for the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. More stuff. I don't think we need more stuff. I'll save all the rest of these resources, I suppose. And go for the attack on with the balloon. Let's go. Bam. Okay, another Charmander hits the discard pile. The Drifloon is on the roll. Energies? Energies, okay. Let's see here. In total, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energies. Is 140. 140 damage times 3 is an insane amount of damage. Drifloon can do the job. We can try and go fetch a boss's orders. There's the boss's orders. Let's go. Drifloon, annihilate. I'm gonna save one Buddy-Buddy Poffin for summoning another Drifloon if need be. But this Gardevoir list is just rack out another energy. That's kind of crazy. What now? This Charizard is not able to play the game. If they slap down Rotom, they lose. There's a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. And Rotom just going crazy. They're just tearing through the opponent. Ciao. Let's go. Okay, another dub for Gardevoir EX. And people thought the deck was dead, but little did they know that Drifloon is just such a monster. Okay. So Snorlax, we destroyed it. Charizard, we destroyed it. Both are popular archetypes in the Temporal Forces meta. So you have to be taking good care of your matchup spread, because if these decks are popular and people are counting on Gardevoir, then they might be wrong. Let's see here. Also, chien-pao is actually one of your least favorable matchups. If you're up against chien-pao and then you get something like an Iron Hands early on, you probably will not survive. Same goes for Lost Box. So there are bad matchups for Gardevoir. Alright, next opponent of the day. But you do understand how the gameplay works. Put energies onto your Drifloon and slap for ridiculous amounts of damage. That's what it is. Do you want to go first? TM Evo seems so strong, but other decks also enjoy going first. I think I'll go first. I am still not clear whether I want to go first or second. Let's just go first and see how it goes. We start off, I don't know what I'm up against, so starting off with Drifloon is not a bad idea per se, because of the fact that if you're up against Snorlax, okay, we're up against Sandy Shocks. Sandy Shocks with a Raging Bolt. We have the Arven, we have the energy. We're gonna have to go Ultra Ball. I will get rid of this. We'll get rid of that. Guardi EX. I'll get rid of the Guardi EX. We have 2 Super Rots. I will go for just a little Ralts over here. Could get the memory skip off as well, but it's not. What good is that gonna do with him? Just gonna get out one of these. And the turn. So we have a little bit of time. We're gonna go like against Raging Bolt. You probably want to be going second anyhow, but maybe with the switch card right there would be great. If our Drifloon is knocked out, we promote Greninja. With the Greninja, we're gonna use the TM Evo, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, and get 3 Kirlia set up, and then they're gonna cry because the deck is too broken. Ultra Ball. Probably... Oh, Moltres? What? I'm confused. Is this Gouging Fire? Squawkabilly? That's... If you see Squawkabilly, like, immediately your Scream Tail is really excited about that. Mew EX, another weak HP Pokemon. Love to see it. Switch card into Mew EX. Okay, they're gonna get the first attack off. They're playing Magma base. I think it's gonna be Gouging Fire, but they're also playing Sandy Shocks. So they're playing a mixture of fire and fighting type energies, I presume. Cool artworks, by the way. This fella. This fella. Okay, there's a research. And this fella. Okay, like it looks a little bit like yeah, it's Gouging Fire, but it's similar to the way Roaring Moon was built, right? With This being the Galarian Moltres replacement. They're all having low HP, so the problem is that Moltres can do some muckus with 90 damage. The other thing we have is like 2 counter catchers, so and we can Scream Tail this if they don't have Manaphy. So there are definitely a lot of great ways. And if they don't attack currently, there's a Squawk and Seize as well. Dang, Lost Vacuum is gone. That's great news because it's kind of like our weakness. We can also trap stuff like the Sandy Shocks. There's a Magma Basin, so there will be attacking turn 1 instantly. But Greninja is going to be able to survive that hit. This is actually slapping 90 damage. So they would need to have Balsasaurus, which also is a card they threw away. As well as Palpat. So we're going to be promoting Greninja, and Greninja is going to try and evolve all of our Kirlia shenanigans. And then next turn, we're going to try and snipe Squawkabilly. Sniping Mew EX with like a Bravery Charm is something we could also do. Okay, Nazball party. Let's see here. Nazball. Ralts. And then Buddy-Buddy Poffin and TM Evo. TM Evo Buddy. Here we go. The buddies have arrived. 1 to activate. Can evolve one of these. Can go for the TM Evo. I'm not gonna be drawing any cards. I'm gonna go for the Iono next turn. Evolution time. Doubling up. I'm always leaving the memory skip open, just in case a Gouging Fire comes at me. What now? What now? Okay, looks like we have our entire setup again. We have an Iono. Already is going to be 2 energies in the discard pile, presumably. Going to 230 means we need 8 damage counters on the Drifloon. What are they gonna do? They can also damage themselves, by the way, with Magma Basin. There's a Balsasaurus instantly. Dang, how do they do it? 2 Balsasaurus, they instantly have it. Yeah, but that's 2 Balsasaurus down the drain. I think if we establish a Gardevoir EX, we should have less trouble. The Palpat is gone and double boss is gone. Attachment on the Gouging Fire on the bench. Look at that. Cool artwork in the jungle. And this Moltres is causing a lot of trouble. So now, the thing we want is Scream Tail. Scream Tailing and then 2/2/2. That's our prize trade right now. There's a Turo doing absolutely nothing. It's gonna have to be Iono. Hopefully a lot of energies. There's a couple of energies, but this is bad. We're gonna start off with a concealed cards. Still absolutely nothing. We do have already a Drifloon. How many energies in here? 2. Scream Tail is probably better. We get out Scream Tail. We still need a lot of energies in the discard pile. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. Refinement. Still nothing, man. Where do they come from? Yeah, the Turo is great. I'm gonna get rid of Jirachi. There is Town Store that could potentially help them out. Town Store for the Luxurious Escape. And we still again have nothing. The only thing we currently have to buy ourselves some time is trapping this Gouging Fire. But then they can Sada onto it if they have it. They have 4 cards, right? This guy is not able to knock out the active. They could retreat, but I think I'll try to buy some time here. Yeah, that's it. This seems very bad. Where are the energy? We can Arven next turn, I suppose. We don't have Gardevoir EX, we don't have Ultra Ball, we don't have Vessels. We are out of energies. That's the problem. Town Store. Will they be stuck? Please be stuck. This guy needs 3 energies. They can Sada, attach with the turn, and then retreat, but then they lose a lot of energies. Then we can boss again, Scream Tail, see where that goes. Don't even know if they're playing that many Sadas, to be honest. It's similar to the Roaring Moon build of they have Sada. Of course they have it. Opponent, when the opponent has literally everything. Yeah, we're so far behind currently. 1 energy there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energies there. We need E-switch, 2 switch cards down, 3 switch cards. They have all the nuts. This guy needs to go out of the active position, by the way. Choice Belt. Magma Basin, so they can't technically retreat this guy. They will have to retreat it if we come with Scream Tail. Man, we're gonna have to play from behind real quick. This guy can't attack, which is great. There's an Ultra Ball, alright. So we can, let's see here. We're gonna have to go for Ultra Ball. First of all, we get energies from the deck, right? Arven. Vessel. This guy. We Vessel, get these. Energy. Refinement time. I don't know how many Balls orders they're playing. We have a Drifloon, that's gonna be super helpful as well. Can Super Rods. We're gonna put back Drifloon. Mew EX, not useful. Guardy EX. Ralts. Shuffle these back. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Ralts. More refinement situations. Okay, cool. It's time for Ultra Ball. Get rid of this, get rid of that. I don't know if they have another boss. If they have another boss, that would be super bad. Our boss is also pretty good. I think I'll just get rid of an Ultra Ball here. Get Guardy EX established. Go for the Psychic Embrace. Embrace yourself. We're gonna eat up Squawkabilly. Alright. Here we go. Roaring Scream eating up Squawkabilly. So we were really late to develop our board. Really late. There's Arven, there's the Bravery Charm, which means technically we could go for Iono. Yeah, next turn we go for Iono, maybe Bravery Charm on Scream Tail and then eat up the Mew EX and then hopefully they brick. They have an Iono of their own. This guy's still stuck though, which means they could technically attack with Sandy Shocks. They're retreating because they cannot attack with this guy any longer. There's Moltres, the 1-prize Pokemon. We still have a Balsasaurus and we can still Scream Tail. Don't forget. Magnetic Absorption. Okay, we can Super Rod, get the Scream Tail back. There's the Iono. Okay, cool. All of our strategy down the drain. Palpating. We can also find Buddy Cash to find bosses of orders. Palpat could get back Arven. We really need to knock out Mew EX or something. A boss's orders. This guy is slapping 200. This guy is slapping 260. 260. If we attach of the turn here and then put 2 damage counters on there, we have 270 HP remaining. That's kind of funky. That is kind of funky. Alright. Either we boss something up or we Scream Tail, right? Another Drifloon. I think we can get away with... We have 6 energies already here. We need Ball, and Iono is not going to be doing it. Arven. Earthen Vessel. Get another energy. Now this is scary, right? Because we need bosses, orders, or a tool card together with Scream Tail. So that's kind of tricky. Refinement. There's Luxury Escape. We are out of cards. We are out of cards. Memory Skip. Could slap with Guardy and then go for Turo, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that's the only plan of action currently. Psychic Embrace. They cannot take prize cards currently because everything can then attack, which is very bad. Memory Skip is also not going to be doing it. We can attack with Drifloon, but that's where things could go wrong. We are going to try and Turo next turn. Just slap with this. And go with 190 damage. We have 270 HP remaining, meaning we can get out of this active situation. If we Turo, another energy. Where are the Kirlias, man? One Kirlia here. And that's where it ends. Okay. They could slap us, but then we Turo. They could have boss's orders, but then we're in the same situation, so it's still alright. I would have preferred to like gone for like an epic Scream Tail on the Mew EX. Delphox. Are they gonna E-switch 120 to 2 targets? They can Magma Basin attachment E-switch? Whoa, that's super cool, man. Now we need to go after this guy as well. Or we need to slap down Manaphy. Or they already have E-switch. Manaphy's here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Prime Catchering up. Kirlia. No more draw power. Oh, man. Have the E-switch? Restart? They're gonna try to find E-switch. Dang. Okay. This is scary. Research. They did draw E-switch. How many E-switches did they already play? There's an E-switch. Wow, wonderful, wonderful. The opponent really has the nuts. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of Gardevoir EX. It's still a solid deck in the format. If you did enjoy the content, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It helps out in many ways. Also, go check out our sponsors. There's PotownStore.com for your TCG Live code cards. you can use the coupon Zablu TCG for 5% off. There's Dragon Shield for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. You can use, of course, the coupon Zablu5 for 5% off. Europlaymat.com gets you covered if you want to create your own custom playmat. Super nice indeed. And then there's cardmarket.com for European players to buy and sell cards to people all across Europe. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more Pokemon TCG action. Peace.